Well, hello everyone and welcome to It's Your Season.life. I'm Lisa Boson and this is my kitchen. And so this evening I'm going to put together a really quick dish. Not sure how it's going to come out. This is kind of a wing and a prayer. We just got back from Estes Park. We went for a wonderful National Picnic Day picnic up in the Larimer County Hermit Space Park, and stopped by a wonderful Hazeldale mushroom farm and brought some mushrooms. I'm going to show you this in just a little bit. So we had some leftovers. We had a big lunch. We just wanted something really simple. So I'm going to put together kind of a little a stir fry, but using some vermouth. Anyway, we're going to stir fry some mushrooms and some leftover vegetables, and we're going to pray it comes out okay. So thanks for joining me, and let's get to work. So most of the vegetables have been already cooked. We have some steamed. I hope this comes out okay in the video. Some steamed potatoes, 6 minutes in 12 minutes in an Instapot. Baby Dutch potatoes do great. I have some carrots that I made into batons and just cut into batons and put in the microwave for 2 minutes and rinse them off with cool water so they're kind of blanched. We want them a little crunchy. I have some snap peas. These really lovely cinnamon mushrooms from Hazeldale Mushroom Farms. So that's what we're using tonight. I got about 10 different kinds. I'm going to show you in just a little bit the 10 that I received, that I bought. They're just lovely. But the cinnamon caps tend to be a little more perishable, so those are the ones we're going to start with. So basically all I'm going to do is use some vegan, this is kind of a tip from pardon me, Julia Child, oops, is sauteing your mushrooms in a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of butter. Or no, I'm trying to use as little as possible. I took the course on how to cook without fat, and you know, sometimes you just need a little fat. So not as much as I would have two years ago, but just a little bit. I'm going to walk through our ingredients just a little bit. In addition to our vegetables, you're going to need some vegan butter, a little bit of olive oil, some vermouth, and I use this really great product that I got online at Amazon called Veggie Glacé Gold, and gold is the operative word. Hopefully you can see that. Anyway, it lasts forever. It's kind of like bouillon, but it'll make a really lovely demi-glace and a nice glossy finish on everything. So all I'm going to do is, I have some shallots. This is quarantine, so we're trying to use up what we have. Maybe not quarantine exactly, but you know, we're all trying to use up what we can. So I'm just going to let those get a little soft, a little golden. I'm going to add just a touch of salt to it, just so they soften up a little bit. I've never done this before. We are winging a prayer that this is taking some concepts that I have and magically they're going to work. But I really just wanted some kind of a mushroom blend that so these are already cooked. We're just going to kind of give them a little turn, let them start warming up. We did not eat that many potatoes until we went to Ireland last year, and they had the best potatoes. A steamed Baby Dutch Gold potato is absolutely wonderful. So what I'm going to do is kind of like at a wok. We're going to kind of put those to the side. And just allow these to steam. or saute a little bit. So you may wonder why I have this cloth around my pan, and that is because I have an induction cooktop and it's glass, and I just don't want to clean it that much, especially if I'm kind of sauteing and things spatter. So don't do this at home, but it's just one way that I can keep my area a little cleaner. So the next thing I'm going to do is add in, we're going to just deglaze the pan with a little bit of vermouth. I use white vermouth or dry vermouth. This is a tip, I think if you've seen some of my other recordings, this is a tip from Nigella Lawson. You can use white wine, sure. You can use brandy or use Marsala, whatever you'd like. But vermouth is just a nice alternative to white wine, so you don't have to just open up a bottle and it has a screw top that lasts forever. So we're just going to deglaze the pan a little bit. We're also praying that this comes out well. Yeah, so because we don't want to really kill our mushrooms, we want them to be nice and beautiful and just add a little elegance to the dish. So I've added in the carrots. I'm adding in some snow peas, and I'm adding in some green beans. I'm going to just set these aside a little bit because now we're going to add our, I turned up the heat just a little bit. And this is our vegetable glacé. Just like a demi-glace that you would usually use like veal stock. But this is made with vegetables and it just comes out lovely. Makes it nice and glossy. And we're just going to kind of simmer and fast boil it down. And my induction, I have it on high. I am so praying this comes out like I think it is. If it comes out good, you get to see the video. If not, we get to throw the video away. Yeah, so I'm just kind of letting it steam down. Peas can cook a little bit. I want to keep them nice and green. Maybe if I had done this before, I might say throw them in at the last minute. But if you have gas, you can just crank up the heat and you're going to let it just reduce down. I'm using a very high heat to do this. Again, I don't want to kill my vegetables. I'm really just kind of watching. And this is a science project. We're kind of watching it and seeing how it's going. And then we'll probably serve this I may just eat it plain. My husband's probably going to want it over some grains, some rice. We have some brown rice. We have some farro. When you're plant-based, you have all kinds of bulgur, all kinds of grains in your... It's amazing what winds up in your freezer. Yeah, so you can see it's already kind of thickening up. Now I'm going to stir it around a little bit. I think I have accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I want a nice thick glaze on my vegetables. I think salt and pepper. You could do some herbs, but I was really just testing out what can I do with like a little of this and a little of that that doesn't look like succotash. I like succotash. You can see my mushrooms stayed beautiful and brown. The cap stayed well. See, my sauce is good. Well, you know your sauce is it's leaving a nice when you run a fork through it, a spoon through it. All right, I think it's good. All right, so here you have it. That's turned out really good. You might want to do garlic, that's fine too. Pepper, salt and pepper it. But you just have a really beautiful, kind of nice stir fry. I'm going to just raise it up a little bit so you can see it. You can serve it. I'll serve it and take a picture of it and send it. The key ingredient though is this Veggie Glacé Gold. It's been a real lifesaver and it lasts forever. Unfortunately, I'll probably have this for a year. So thanks for joining me today. We learned a new technique. I was really just testing this out, seeing if it'll work. I think it worked very well. We're going to serve this over some brown rice, but you could eat this alone. Just have it in a bowl and just have a nice little option for vegetables, and using these beautiful Hazeldale mushrooms that are here local here in Fort Collins. So thanks for joining me, and be sure and subscribe so that as these next videos come up, you'll automatically get a notification that we have a new video coming along. So yeah, sorry the little disheveled look, but you come back from a hike and a picnic and a quick stop at Hazeldale, and this is what you get. So y'all have a good day, and thanks for joining me.